The loneliness epidemic is real. I went to 2 bars, not just one, 2 bars, and I got rejected by not one, but 2 guys. Now, I usually don't go out like this, but I was feeling like I was starving for affection, and I just wanted somebody to make me feel pretty. Like my mother once told me, sometimes you go out not because you want to have fun, but you want just one person to make you feel special. And I did that tonight. And maybe, just maybe, it was out of desperation. Not that I don't have a lot to live for, I have plenty. But I went out hoping to just feel a raw connection with somebody. And I got rejected by 2 people. And I felt so terrible that I ended up walking home alone to sober myself up. Because this was not the night that I planned out for myself. The loneliness epidemic is so real.
And what exactly did you plan out for yourself? I wonder. Getting plastered, getting wasted. She said she got to go for a walk to sober up. She got rejected by 2 guys, which means that she was shooting her shot, whether overtly or subtly. I'm wondering exactly what you plan on doing.
And it's such a raw experience for me. And for a lot of people. Now, it is not that I don't have... I feel like I am a pretty girl. But it is not that I am looking necessarily in the wrong places. But it is the wrong time, and unfortunately, I have knocked on every door that I possibly could have. And every door has come to me to no avail.
What does that mean? When a woman said, I've knocked on every door that's available to me, that means that maybe she tapped on every resource on this, or maybe she went to all of the bars that she thought that would make the most sense, that she hit the streets and stuff like this. To be honest with you, I look at this as sad. And this was a long time coming because these are the things that I've been warning people about for a very long time, and that I've said that, hey, this is going to be a very, very dark time for a lot of people that decided that they wanted to go swimming in this pool that got piss in it. And instead of doing the things that makes the most sense to, get you guys the best results possible, you said you got it. You said that you didn't want to hear anything. And then a lot of people decided that they wanted to listen to a bunch of people that didn't have results and single. And so y'all trauma bonded with each other. And now look at you. Y'all out here seeking and chasing affection in bars and getting rejected by men that got options. Because contrary to popular belief, it's a lot of guys that's been getting a lot of game, a lot of insight. Some don't need it. Others need, affirmation. And then there's a lot of guys that actually just get the insight and the information and they just store it in their back pocket. And now they up. When guys was focused more on themselves, when they was focused more on growth, opportunity, and I see the septum ring. It looked like she got the septum rings, and yeah, it's right there, and the nose rings and all of that stuff. Honestly, she looks like a really flaming liberal, which is not really even that big of a deal, to be honest with you, when it comes to this kind of conversation. And I say that because most people are regular, most people are normal, most people are normal, regular, average human beings, but the ways that we value each other is different. It's just the facts. Women, I think, and they tried to project it over to men. They tried to project that men were the lonely ones, that it's a loneliness epidemic amongst males and women are winning and all of this stuff. But in reality, and that's why we were saying, hey, man, you got to get outside and touch grass. In reality, it wasn't true. It was the opposite, right? It was the other way around. And make no mistake about it, like human beings, we're better together than we are apart, just not like we have been. The happy wife, happy life, the bullying that I've seen from women largely towards men, the negative disposition, the continued bad attitudes. Somebody sent me a video today where a girl was saying that they just gonna cheat perpetually forever. And it's almost like you are what you attract, And again, I'm just going based off of what this woman said, as far as it seemed like she has an extreme level of desperation because she don't even love herself. We'll get there. Let's hear the rest of this.
Have. and every door has come to me to no avail. Also, be careful walking alone at night because I just had somebody trail me. It's sad what we do when we're starving for affection. The last person that I was spending time with told me that they liked me, but I wanted so badly to be a girlfriend that it turned him away.
Desperate.
Isn't that crazy? I just wanted a connection. I just wanted someone to hold me and make me feel like the world wasn't ending. And I spent all of my time trying to make this person feel special so that they wouldn't leave me, just for them to say that I was trying too hard and for them to move on. It's absolutely crazy. So now I'm just listening to my music, going on like a 3-mile walk. This I would not advise to you. I was in a funky headspace, so I'm doing it. But
And you know what the craziest part about this is, which honestly I appreciate because, you know, it allows for us to be able to have a conversation. The crazy thing about this whole thing is they putting this on social media. You know what I'm saying? Like they're actually putting this on social media and they're saying this out loud. And they're so honest and they're so transparent, which to me that's another level of desperate behavior. And now we getting to see them for who they really are. I think that women are suffering tremendously out here. I think they suffering in a loneliness epidemic. Even if they have somebody, it's not the person that they know that they supposed to be with. They trading their time in for money. They devaluing themselves, but they still not getting the results that they want. I think that they drowned themselves in the cares of this world. They drowned themselves in liberal ideologies. You can tell it, and it's all over them with the way that they wear themselves. I think that they also drowned themselves in school and education, which was unfulfilling because the thing that you are at your core is a helpmeet. And so that's why you see a lot of women because they don't have the options that they thought that they had. And then as you get older, for a lot of women, you get less options. And now, you want to actually be up under somebody, you want to be with somebody, and instead of you being honest about that, and most women actually probably passed up on the guy that they supposed to be with. Now you in a situation where you're worried about the possibilities of what if you're taking 3-mile walks, you're going to bars by yourself, shooting your shot, and God, that's just a level of desperation. That's crazy. It's crazy. But honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you at this point, because of the circumstances, I think that if she is to get with somebody, it's not gonna be like a regular love story. She's gonna have to truly shoot her shot again and again until she actually finds somebody that's more or less up her alley. I also think that a lot of times women shoot their shot at guys that probably is maybe too good for them. You know what I'm saying? Like they hoping, and I think that also that may also feed into why she was in her previous relationship trying to keep a guy that wasn't going to stay with her because he was probably too good for her. And I think that that's another reality that women may be waking up to is that some of the guys that they trying to talk to is way too good for them. They way out of their league. And I ain't even just talking about from a looks perspective. I'm talking about from where they are in life in general. Let me know what y'all think inside of the comments. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. Teach Henley, 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm holler at you guys later.